Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's Dembele! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Dani Olmo, gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Doué. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Rafinha with a real chance here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Doué, and it's Hakimi. Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name. It's a threatening ball. Pedri aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vitinha, now can they get him away? Doué in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia might just make this. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Lewandowski!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot could... Real chance! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so off.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele tries one from range. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Dembele has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's a throw-in. Vitinha and Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Doué. And it's lofted through here. Pedri. De Jong into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
De Jong, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedri looking to add to his goal. He won't be happy with that one. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, and the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Second period then underway. Araujo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Dani Olmo. Yamal. Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Nice looking ball. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Decent chance! Can he spark a counter here? Hakimi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's managed to get free. And they're back on the ball again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Rafinha running at top gear. Rafinha. Balde. And he's gone backward here. Caught offside that time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafinha. And it's Pedri. And Kubasi. Yamal. And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. Balde. And it's De Jong. Lewandowski touches it back. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Lobbed in behind.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. João Neves. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ruiz. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Dembele clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Sostituzione per il Paris Saint-Germain.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 10, numero 51.
João Cancelo.
Il numero 33.
And Rafinha.
Il numero 29.
Pedri.
Il numero 9.
That's Ramos.
Cambio di giocatore.
And he's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's well positioned here. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Sostituzione per il Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a hit! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rashford. Well read, and the danger is averted. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's intervened well there. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd. A crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. Toure! Missed by a fraction. It's a throw-in. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mendes wins the duel this time, and it's Vitinha. Vitinha takes a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Elects to cross. And he's there to get it away. And the shot! Oh, the ball, in he goes again. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He has found a way through. Might be shot, surely! It's run. That's another chance. And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And the shot! João Neves. Now it's Doué. That's an imaginative pass. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
And things...
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Koundé. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dembele. That's tidy. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. He is through here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rising over the bar.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Dani Olmo. De Jong. It's Pedri. De Jong. Fabian Ruiz. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Is there any support? It's Dembele!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Dani Olmo, and it's Cancelo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Paris Saint-Germain will certainly not want a repeat of that. No, again, there's no way through. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri.
Il quarto uomo
Driving
indica
forward.
2 minuti di recupero.
Threads one in. And the finish! And it's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So could they be onto something here? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Pedri. Rafinha. Marquinhos was in no mood for any of that. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Doué.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They're back within reach! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Yamal. Shapes to shoot!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
And he should have made them pay.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Dani Olmo. Some really good ball movement. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pedri. This is De Jong. That has been slung wide. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Aimed beyond the defence. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Doué with 2 goals already to his name. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dani Olmo. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Sostituzione per il Paris Saint-Germain. Numero
So
17.
changes afoot here,
Numero
and from
7.
both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 33, il numero 9, cambio di giocatori.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's found the way through. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
De Jong. Rafinha. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Now it's Zaire Emery. Can he get it through? Now this could... Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Ramos! He's got himself an absolute peach. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Sostituzione
Two
per il Paris
coaches
Saint-Germain.
are signalling changes
Numero
here,
10,
both at the same time.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 29, il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Lopez. Doué.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Stood up well to him there. Rashford. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Lee Kang-in. Oh, they can break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a good ball out wide. Gonzalo Ramos. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's Fabian Ruiz. Nicely worked. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Chance for a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
But chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. He's found space here. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Dembele! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri gets a foot in here. Ferran Torres. And Araujo. Pedri. For Ferran Torres. Pedri. And here's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fabian Ruiz picked out and a chance! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Koundé, Rafinha. And here's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Rafinha purring through the gears. And the shot! And he hits the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's played in low.
Well played and well cleared.
Yamal. Koundé. Played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. João Neves. Oh, this is a very good run. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. And that's a throw-in. Out for a throw. Balde. It's Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
De Jong. And it's Pedri. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doué. Knocks it into space. He's through here. This is Dembele, and he's got the big... And the finish! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong calmly anticipates. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. João Neves. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. So what can they make of this? And here's Dembele. He's played it back. And it's Hakimi. Pedri. Rashford. Tries to play it through. Dembele under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yamal. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's superb. Rafinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
È di 16.892 spettatori.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! De Jong, and he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! And again they're denied by the woodwork. Can he finish?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now, this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Doué. Ferran Torres.
This is De Jong. Rafinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's De Jong.
Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal, upright and purposeful. Great vision. He's in a good position here.
Ferran Torres.
Very nicely done. And it's Pedri. Tries one from range. So close to drawing level.
Pedri absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Sostituzione per il Paris Saint-Germain.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il
Marquinhos.
il numero 19.
João
Cambio
Neves.
di giocatori.
Lee Kang-in. Now it's Doué. Fermin.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Fermin. It's Pedri. Balde. Doué. And it's Hakimi. Driving through the middle. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Takes aim and crosses. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Lee Kang-in.
Looking for a runner. Araujo cuts it out. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.